Hey everybody, Rockin' Robbie here. PCP movie night tonight. You know, we love these things. We think movie night is just as important as gym night. It really is. Trust me, there's research behind this. Look it up, Google it, and believe everything you read on the internet. But tonight, in honor of our third episode of Pop Culture Philosophers, we watched Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Steven Spielberg American classic. Tonight, with us here in the Huntsville Attic, we got me, Rockin' Robbie, and we got John, Hammer Time Holshoe.
Hello.
And we got Jelani, the gangsta Bullard.
What's up?
So, we watched Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Jelani, you've never seen this movie all the way through.
No.
We watched the special edition of this movie, the 1980 version, which was, I guess, aired on network television.
It was on ABC. They played it
Your reactions, how does it hold up? This movie, 1977, 1980. It's 2015. What do you think?
I think the movie holds up really well. I mean, the special effects in it, I mean, it's like watching it now, but I think they did a better job back then. The lights, the colors, the sounds, I mean, it's beautiful. The story's a little slow in getting into it. Richard Dreyfuss is great as a character. His family leaves him. That's the kind of the downer for me. Like, they just leave him. I'm not really a fan of that. But he goes on to this great adventure, but it's a great movie, and I don't know, it made me feel, wonderment again, and that's a good feeling. That's what I liked about it.
John, Hammer Time Holshoe. What did you think about the film? Special edition, 1980 version.
I enjoyed it. It's slow paced. It's definitely. I still find the music, obviously, the centerpiece because I'm communicating. The music definitely stays with you. It's not great music. I don't think it is, but there's that repetitive theme that runs, that song or whatever, and that sticks with you. That part's cool. But and I'm gonna get people are gonna holler and be like, I'm a big Third Encounters fan, and I think the music. Oh, anyway, I enjoyed the film. It's definitely slow paced. I like Richard Dreyfuss. It has a good cast. I wish Bishop was in it more. Because if you watch it, you will notice that his name Lance Henriksen.
Yeah.
He's in it for like a half a second.
I didn't know he was in the movie.
Yeah, all of a sudden he's at the very end.
Yeah, so I don't know, and he's credited. So is there more, or maybe the version we saw was cut out? I don't know. But I enjoyed the film. I mean, this is probably the first time I've sat down and watched it in its entirety in a long time, and it's still a cool film. I enjoyed the film. It's a Spielberg film. It feels like a Spielberg film.
All right, man. Good points. Rewatching the movie, we had a lot of fun watching it. The special effects, that's what blew us away. We were sitting there, we're watching it, and movies today, maybe one of the best things about CG is that you don't notice it, and the worst things about CG is when you do notice it, right? And I've heard that from somewhere, right? So, this movie's got good effects, and they're mostly practical, and they film models and they put them in there, and there's miniatures and all that stuff, but that kind of stuff still holds true today. It still holds up. I really like the movie. You're right, Jelani. His family leaves him rather quick.
Yeah. No resolution.
At least in the special edition. There's no resolution to that. But I think overall there's a story in this movie, and I think the story is very reminiscent of the story of Moses. In fact, I think the plateau is kind of similar to Mount Sinai. I think the aliens come down in a cloud of pillar and fire, and I think that's very intentionally representing Jewish mythology. And so I think that what he's talking about is when a man or a woman has a calling, you have to follow that calling no matter what. So I think the thing that we take out of this movie is that if you have a calling, if you have a purpose, you have to fulfill that purpose no matter what. Even though others may think you're crazy. And this dude went crazy. He's making mashed potato sculptures.
It wasn't pretty.
And that wasn't even the craziest thing he was doing. But, I think the family left him a little too quick. The movie does run a little slow. But the wonderment of it, the awesomeness of it, I really think that it holds up. I really like the movie. I think it's philosophical. I think it's mythological. I think it's important. I want to know what you guys have to think about the life lessons we can learn in this movie.
I guess now that you put it that way, fine. I don't know. I didn't take away as much as you did. I guess there's find something that drives you and just go whole hog, even if it means losing your family. I guess that's the moral.
Well, maybe.
I got that aliens can be cool, but they can be dicks sometimes. That's what I got from it.
All right, everybody, pop culture philosophers, we got a new podcast coming up soon. Thirds, Threequels, and 3D. Be sure to check it out, like and share, as always, to be entered into the next contest. Contest winners announced every month. Dig.